Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Friday, May 27th, 2022. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report and Day Trader S&P 500 on YouTube. We have a lot to get our YouTube subscribers caught up with. It's been a few days earlier this week. Let me start today with the Qs. This is an hourly chart of the QQQ, just like the NASDAQ. It topped back here in November. We have wave 1 down in red circle. You can see our target was 313. The actual was 317. There's wave 2 up. Wave 3 target was 280. Direct hit 280. Okay, that's wave 3. Here we're looking for 4 up with a circle. You can see our Fibonacci retracement targets there. The only one with this wave count that comes into play is the 382 at 315.55. because wave 4 high cannot go above the wave 1 low, which is 317. Okay, as soon as it goes up above that, it is not wave 4. Okay, we'll get into the alternate counts because the ES and the S&P are in the same position. Okay, so if this 4, and you can see it's up there, needs to stay, 315 would be Fibonacci perfect. Anything over 317 and it's not a 4, it's something else. Okay, I want to jump over to the US 10-year because it is so important. As you can see, this is a weekly log chart, and you can see down here back near the pandemic low, near the pandemic in 2020 was the end of a 39-year bear market in interest rates. Remember back in the, well, if you're old enough to remember, back in the late 70s, early 80s, they were in the teens, 15, 17, went all the way down to 0.333%. And from there, we have 1 up with a circle, 2 down, 3 extended. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4 in parentheses, 5. There's wave 3, a near perfect 1.618 multiple right there, and then 4, and then 5 hit our target. There's 5. Let me get it in. Okay, and that's a 2.618 of wave 1. But this is a completed 5-wave pattern from March of 2020 to May of 2022. So despite what all the policies and government and Fed and everything else with interest rates, this is what's controlling the rates right here. Everybody else, including the Fed, follows. Okay, the wave count sets the interest rate. So let's get a retracement of this. I'll see if I can get as tight as I can on that. That's a completed 5-wave pattern that needs retracement, and you can see here the 382 would take rates down to 2.11%. There was a high up there right at 3.203 on May 9th. Okay, so we're looking at 2.11. 50% is 1.77. And the 618, if I can get in there, it looks like 1.4. Boy, that's tight. 435. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. And that is on the bigger picture. This 5 waves is 1 of a larger degree of trend. This will be 2 to one of these targets here. This would be nice right in here between the 50% and the 618, because generally these declines go to the 4th wave of 1 lesser degree, which is right in here, right in between the 382, 500, and it touches in between the 500 and the 618. So we're looking at a wave 2 down in interest rates, and then look out above because wave 3 will be at least equal to wave 1. And let's just see, what was that? Let me measure that, because that was a huge move in percentage terms. What are we looking at there? Oh, just an 881% rise. Okay, so if you want return on an investment, how about that? Okay, so the rise up in wave 3 will at least be equal to that, and probably a 1.618 multiple of that. So enjoy the lower rates while you can. Again, this took, what, a little over 2 years, from March of 2020 to May of 22. We'll have a second wave correction. Enjoy it, because wave 3 up, rates are going to go through the roof. But anyway, that's where that is. And I can't believe how high they're going to go. But again, they were in the teens back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, and that was the end of that bear market in interest rates. Okay, let's move on to the cash S&P. We're looking at a daily chart. There's the all-time high in January. Here's the most recent low. You can see we've got two different counts. A lot going on here. Wave count in black, alternate in red, and it's gaining momentum, the alternate is. And then we've got dates and prices in purple, okay? So we've got a 1 or A down at the February 24th low. That's important. We'll get to that later. Then a 2 or B up at the March 29 high, and then a C down or 3 at the May 20th low. Let's follow the alternate. All right, because that could be, let's start with the primary. All right, we've got A down, B up, either C complete or just one of C, okay? That, this move up will determine that, okay? So that's a discussion for later, but we have 1, 2 in black here. Within this downtrend, we got 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, 5. Then we've got an up, and then we've got a lower low. Okay, impulsive waves in direction of the main trend, and this is down, are 5 total waves, then 9, then 13. Okay, this is 7. So this high would have to hold below that high, which is 4090.72 to be exact, to be 7 up and 8, or I'm sorry, there's 6 up, 7 down, 8 up, and a lower low to be 9 to be an impulsive wave. Otherwise, this correction is over, or at least the first part, A. Hope I'm not losing you guys there, but we need 9 down to be impulsive. We've got 5. The other possibility is this is an expanded flat. Let me just put that in there for you guys. Okay, we'll get an A, B, C up here. So that's completed, 5 waves down, right? Okay, so this would be A up, B down, and C up. Okay, expanded flat. We've got A there. B goes below the start of A, which is there. Then C goes above. Whoops, move that over. C goes above A, so anything over there. So that could be 1 with the big dark black, and then A up, B down below the start of A, and C up above the end of A. That would be an expanded flat right there. So that would give us 1, and then A up, B down, C up for 2, and then 3, look out below. Okay, so that's the primary count with the expanded flat as a wave 2, and the alternate count has completed 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, and 5 down. 4 held. We had this here for a while here. We had to make a break for 4, which was the alternate, at that 41.01. Okay, I'm sorry, it's 44.14 on the cash, which is down here. Okay, so 4 up again cannot go above 1 down, and it held. I think that high again was 40.90. Okay, so that held. So the alternate count is gaining momentum. All right, so we could see this as 5, and this is the entire thing is a 5, 3 up, 5 down, 3 up, 5 down for A. Then we would get B, which are these targets here. We have 41.95 for a 382, 43.14 for a 500, 44.33 for a 618, 46.03 for a 786 retracement, and of course, if this is A down, B up should hold below the all-time high of 48.18. So very critical time coming up, and it might even happen over this weekend. We'll get that into the shorter count. Let's move from the S&P cash to the ES mini futures. Same chart here, daily, same thing, okay? We've got that here, just a little different numbers here. We've got 41.0175 for that 4, okay? There's the alternate there. And we've got this low at 3807.50. That's a key level, okay? So there is that 517 high right there. Let's zoom in on this and look at a 10-minute chart. There's our 10-minute. Here's where things get exciting, okay? By the way, notice these target and actuals. This is what we're putting out to our subscribers. Target, they're all within a couple of points. This one is off by almost 5. That's a lot compared to what these other ones are doing, within a point or two and direct hits and all that. Okay, so we've got the alternate count in blue here. Like I said, it is gaining momentum. There is that 5 waves down and that 520 low, May 20th. Okay, I'm going to go with the alternate first. So in blue, this would be a 1 up. This would be a 2 down, which is a perfect 618 retracement. That's another reason why this alternate count is gaining momentum. And here we go up. Okay, 1, 2, wave 3 targets. We've got a 1.00, 1, 3 equals 1 at 40.46. It went past that. You can see here the next one. This is where it gets really interesting, and it's getting close here. Let me put this because we're live. It's like 8:10 a.m. Central as I'm doing this. It's getting near there, and I put this out to our subscribers. You'll see. Okay, 40.94 is where it's a 1.272. MOB, make or break, is 40.95 on the primary count of 1 in parentheses down, 2 up, okay? That's where 2 cannot retrace more than 100% of 1. Okay, there's 1 down, 2 up. So we're getting close there. 40.95 is the actual high, the make or break, and 40.94 is where wave 3 equals 1.272. That's going to set up a ridiculous low risk, high reward entry, if you will. Okay, so that's where that is, and that is developing as we speak. Let's get into where's that 526 post market close. There it is on the end. All right, here's what we put out last night. Okay, I want to scroll down. I think that is the same chart here. Yeah, here's where that key resistance levels are here. There's that 40.95 and at 39.82.25 right there in the ES futures. You can see those targets there. That actual, I think, is each updated. That's not, this was yesterday, so that actual is a little bit higher. But you can see here in our primary count, we have 1 down and, I'm sorry, yeah, 1 down and 2 up, okay? So we would need to see this 39.82 hold, and we need to see 40.95 with the high up there for the higher 2. There it is there too. That would have to hold, and then we have to see that break down. Okay, so we got 2 different counts here. We've got, this is huge. If this is 1, okay, 39.82, and this is 2, 3 terminates somewhere up in here. 4 down cannot go below the wave 1 low of 39.82. That's why that is critical for the bullish count, okay, which is in blue. Like I said, it's gaining momentum. We'll find out here shortly, maybe even this weekend, because we have a turn date on Saturday. We might find out Friday, today, or Monday, okay? So that's all going on right there. Those are the key levels right there, 40.95 and 39.82.25. I know they're far apart, but we've got huge volatility. Okay, and you can see here, there's where that 40, and that is old again. That went a little bit higher, 40.95. Okay, here we go. No coincidences. Move up to 1.272 is 40.94 3/4, and 1/4 above is the make or break. So that's going to make or break the bull or the bearish count. And again, the move down is 39.82. Will be taken out. If it's a bearish count, it'll hold if it's a bullish count, okay? So here we got it right here in summary. A move above 40.95 breaks the bear count, validates the bull count. A move below 39.82 breaks the bull count, validates the bear count, okay? We have that turn date on 5/28. We may expect the count to reveal itself either today or Tuesday, as Monday is a holiday. By the way, we've been short since November. Basically, we've caught the entire 30% decline in the NASDAQ for 6 months, and we're we are going to remain short against that wave 1 or A low back in February 24th of 41.0175 in the futures. And here's where I'm mentioning that that ES gets closer to 40.95. We have a pretty good low risk, high reward setup. Okay, if you're looking at the bearish count, you could set that up right there, and we wouldn't be lucky enough to see another double or triple like we saw at the 43.03 high that hit 3 times, April 26, 28, and 5.4. Let me show you that to you guys real quick here. Let's get into the ES daily. This is it back here. Okay, there's 426, there's 428, and there's May 4. And we brought this up to our subscribers. I want to show you guys because it hung out there. This is a daily chart. It didn't just hit it and jump down. It hung out. It hung out, allowing traders to short against it. Okay, so let's just see. The risk reward was like a point or two for the risk, and the reward was huge. Let me get here. Just on that day alone, the reward was almost 4%, 3.98. And then we had another setup here. This is the double top on the 28th, and the reward was ridiculous. It was down here at 1,000 points and 5.78%. And then the best of all was it made a triple top, and we called that back on May 4th. And again, the risk was it was just hanging there within a point or two of that high, that triple top, and the reward here, and I don't know that I've seen one this ridiculous. Just into there, into that low was 10.57%, 1,821 points to the downside on, I think that was the May 12th low. And if you were good enough to hang on even longer than that, the risk to reward there was, this was just absolutely unbelievable. 1,969 points, or 11.43% from May 4 to May 20. That's not bad there. So what we're getting at is, looking at it right here, we've got this set up right here where we have that high just under that 41.01. That's 40.91. Here we have 40.95. And here we are again. These three right here, this bar, and this bar, look very similar to these bars over here where we had that great risk to reward. And where are you wrong? Where's the count wrong? If it goes above that high, okay, you can use 41.01 or actually 40.95. But the reward could be huge, or it could just blow through it. If it blows through it, your loss is minimal. If it doesn't, your gain is huge, okay? So what we're doing is giving subscribers to the newsletter these upside and downside targets in advance, and they're hitting them, as you saw in the previous one. We've had huge swings up and down, 100 points sometimes in a day, intraday, both up and down within the same day. We don't provide specific trades. Woodson Wave Report is not a trading service, but to me it's all math, and I'm just publishing the numbers. We have trigger points both upside and downside, and then Fibonacci targets in both directions once the trigger point is hit. Okay, so these huge moves, I know, are whipsawing most investors or traders, but our subscribers they have these numbers in advance, and you can see like this setup right here. It's huge. So we'll see where that goes. Let me look at this, get back to this 10-minute. Yeah, we're getting close right there. There's where are we sitting at 40.85. 40.95 is the make or break. It's getting there. So should be an interesting day today and possibly Tuesday. We'll see which one of these counts bears out. And until next time, you guys have a great holiday weekend. And thank you. And till next time, take care, everyone.